I would like to share my thoughts of how I feel about Juneteenth. I'm going to read them to you. I have been celebrating Juneteenth in Milwaukee since it started. Each year I look forward to the reminder on June 19th, 1865, Union General Gordon Granger led thousands of federal troops to Galveston, Texas to announce that the Civil War had ended and slaves had been set free. My parents were born in 1916 and 1920, not far removed from slavery. They still lived in slavery. Why do you think I say that? My mom washed clothes, cleaned houses, ironed and took care of the white doctor's children in Mississippi in the 1940s. We lived on Jim Crow property, and my father was a sharecropper who farmed the land. He told us of how he earned a mere $50 for an entire year of work, and he never owned the farm. After being chased from Mississippi due to KKK threats, we migrated up north to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1958 when I was 2 years old. I have fond memories of gathering with everyone to watch the Juneteenth parade march down Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Then seeing all the minority vendors and purchasing goods ranging from smoked turkey legs to rib tips, roasted corn on the cob, and delicious desserts. It represents a joyful time and a happy time to recall how far we have come from slavery. The YWCA represents an organization that has always been there for the mission of eliminating racism, and I am proud to be a part of this organization.
Hi, I'm Jenny Finn, CEO at YWCA Southeast Wisconsin. And Juneteenth 2020 is so weird because of COVID. It made me wonder, when did I first learn about Juneteenth Day? And I'm pretty sure it was high school, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't a whole lot of information, which is probably typical for a white person of my age. But it's also a part of a great memory because I've been to a lot of wonderful festivals, and although there'll be some celebrations this year, I'm going to miss that. But what I am really delighted about is that I'm working at YWCA at this point in time. There's a lot of work to do, quite obviously, to make our communities actually just. And it's really terrific to be at YWCA right now. And I think that's the best part of Juneteenth 2020.
Juneteenth is a beautiful celebration of Black history and culture. I didn't learn about Juneteenth until I was an adult, and even then I wasn't sure how I could or should engage. I spent many years missing out on this rich aspect of culture because I was too scared of messing up or feeling like I didn't belong. So this year, in an effort to continue learning and engaging, I'm taking my family to the Juneteenth celebration in my neighborhood. I'm excited to observe and celebrate and hope that this will be the beginning of a tradition of engagement for years to come.
In celebrating Juneteenth this year, I'm going to be open and honest. As a kid, in a white community, we didn't celebrate Juneteenth Day and we didn't even know what it meant. Up until recently, I didn't even know about the origins of the day or the reasons for the celebration. Even now, I don't know how to celebrate the date. But what I can do is make sure that I listen to the Black community who struggles with racial discrimination daily and become a better ally. I will listen with my whole heart open. I will not let my ego get in the way of listening to the community and beginning to work towards change. I will take the message to the white community because I'm privileged enough to deliver it there. I will use my spheres of influence to seed change in this country. I will work tirelessly to be the ally that the Black community deserves. This year is the first time I can say that I'm actually celebrating Juneteenth Day.
Juneteenth has been a celebration of history and heritage for me. I can remember being a part of the Juneteenth Day parade as an African dancer, and even as a child, I understood the value and the importance of understanding my history and honoring my ancestors. So, in honor of Juneteenth, I invite you to look back, to learn the lessons, to learn the names, and to understand the journey. Then use this information to inform how you support, uplift, and ultimately work to perfect your corner of the world.
When I was 20 or 21, I learned about Juneteenth Day while teaching at Lincoln High School. It was a junior and senior high school at the time. Lincoln had a proud tradition of teaching the children of Black pastors, Black teachers, and Black political leaders in Milwaukee. It was from the daughter of a Black preacher and AME minister that I learned of Juneteenth and its celebrations at their church, both in song and prayer. And it struck me sort of as a melancholy holiday then, a day that commemorated the 2-year wait that enslaved people in Texas had to hear of their liberation, emancipation. And in retrospect, I'm also saddened today that a high school student had to teach her 20-year-old teacher about history. I'm also saddened still that the legacy of slavery endures and that reparations remain unpaid. Still, it's a celebration of freedom. Let's work toward it.